Hey guys, welcome back. So today I was thinking of doing something a little more intentional, an intentional pour. And what I'm calling it is a horizon swipe. And so what I have here is, what I'm going to do is a horizon line. I think I might do it on the top third. And on the top third, I'm gonna do a gradation of orange and red. And then on the bottom half, I'm going to do a dirty pour cup with this lighter blue, this metallic iridescent medium blue, and this teal color. I hope you guys can see that okay. So my paint's already mixed up. I'm gonna use black as a swipe. I'm going to draw a line to help me kind of be a guideline for me as to where I'm going. So I'm gonna swipe from that line. I'm going to swipe down for the water. I didn't mention that. This is water. This is a sunset. I should probably do a little bit of yellow. Let me grab a little yellow real quick too. Because what's a sunset without a little yellow, right? Sorry. So for the yellow, I'm using this neon yellow color, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of white to it. So it's not quite as neon. I don't really want a transparent paint. I just kind of want something a little gentler. Although it's gonna be nice and vibrant, which is fun. I really do enjoy dark paintings with vibrant colors. That is really my personal aesthetic. As far as like other things I think are pretty, but I just fall in love with these negative space black with like bright pops of color. But I do really enjoy a cool color palette too. So I think what I'll do is the dirty pour first. My yellow is all mixed up. That's the color we ended up with. You can see that. Sorry, my light comes from over here. So if you're getting shadows, I'm really sorry. I just can't get the light overhead like I would like it to be. So I'm gonna do a dirty pour. I'm gonna do, okay. So I'm just gonna pour, I'm gonna pour in at an angle. So if you can see that, I'm pouring in at an angle, and the cup is angled, so that when I begin to pour out, it has a lined effect, as opposed to them mixing and having a lot of cells. I kind of want them laid on top of each other in the cup. And there might be, there'll be a little bit of mixing. You see how that is? There'll be a little bit of mixing, but hopefully not too much. That's a little bit of a heavier paint. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I'm gonna come down. I'm just gonna start at the top here and start zigzagging back and forth to get all this paint on the canvas. Oh, missed a spot. I'll come back for that one. I find with swipes, you need a lot of paint. The less paint you have, as far as the area where you're swiping, the more likely the swipe is not going to be successful. So I am out of paint. But that being said, I kind of want to bring in a darker blue. I'm going to throw the little bit I have left of these other colors. I just have a tiny bit left in there, so that this Admiral Blue is not all by itself in the cup, in the dirty pour cup. I like that teal with the lighter blue. It's very pretty, and the watery So I might come in, so I'll use what I need to here. Should be coming at it from the other angle. I need to have my light come from the other angle. Okay, I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna put a little bit, because you know how a water scene, like I said, I'm trying to be a little more intentional with this. You know how a water scene, like as the water kind of has little ripples in it, you end up with like shadowing and some lighter areas. So I just kind of want to, okay, and then I'm going to make sure we get the last little bit down here. I might tilt it a little bit just to make sure I have really good coverage all down here. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit of tilting. Okay. So now I'm gonna just do lines up top. Actually, I don't even think I'm gonna do lines. What I think, I wish I had better cups to pour out of, because these are gonna be a little bit challenging to pour out of. But I'm gonna do like a, you know, like a sun shape. I'm gonna take my popsicle stick and go in and just fill in. There's a lot of paint over here, so I'm just gonna kind of get it flowing off the canvas a little bit, get it to where I want it. I'm gonna have to put more black, obviously. Trying to avoid getting those bright colors anyway. It might have behooved me to do one at a time, but we're already in it, so uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm getting to the end of my black here. Uh-oh, I need to make some more black, guys. I'm so sorry. Yep, I'm gonna have to make more black. Quick second. Intermission. I really, really, really love the bottom portion. I just absolutely love. Did I mix this? I didn't even mix it. What a dope. Sometimes, guys, sometimes. Anyway, let's try that again. There we go. I'm using the black to kind of make some space for myself. Okay, so I'm gonna do this with a paper towel. I'm not gonna do it with a paper towel. I'm going to do it with a paint swatch. You know, the kind of paint swatch you get from the home improvement store. So just give me a quick second to move out all of these paints out of my way, so I don't end up spilling them as I'm swiping. Oh, I really hope this has the effect I'm hoping for. Okay, so I'm gonna start here, and I don't wanna dig too deep. I just wanna give it a gentle swipe and down. Ooh, pretty. Okay, again. Gentle swipe and down, and I am cleaning this off every swipe because I don't want God, that's pretty. Golly gee, I just love this. So that Floetrol's gonna come back to haunt me. I don't recommend doing this. For the record, I do not recommend doing what I'm about to do. However, I'm going to do one more swipe right there. Hopefully that Floetrol just kind of disappears. I love of course, that one's different. Okay, so we're gonna torch it. So I get some cells, especially right there where it's different and a pain. Don't burn your canvas like I'm doing by accident. Okay, we're gonna leave that be. Now I'm going to grab another one of these little swipe tools because I don't want the blues and the orange and all this to mix. And I'm gonna swipe going the other direction. So we're going up from here. We ready? We shall see. I think there might be too much black paint. I feel like I'm taking a lot off here. I'm gonna try and go as gentle as I can because I don't want to lose. Look at, can you see this down here? That is gorgeous. Can I just scoop that up and put that on a painting? This painting is taking on a whole life of its own. I really expected for it to be, do I say this all the time? I always say this. It's not what I expected it to be. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this paint and kind of add it back to this edge because I love the look of, you know what it looks like when you do this dripping effect. And with swipes, it seems like you don't get that as much because you're taking it all off at once, it seems like. So you're not getting the same effect. Okay, so I will say what I always say. It did not turn out at all as I expected. Not in the slightest. That being said, I absolutely love it. I want a little less black right here. Don't burn it. Guy, oh, it's gorgeous. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I'm really not. I absolutely love the colors. I need to get a little bit more blue on that side. Ugh, but I love these colors. Let's see if I can steal a little bit of blue. Or if I can just kind of convince it that it wants to come down. Come on. Oh. Come on. I don't even want to tilt it or anything. Just want to leave it right where it's at. Guy, such a cool piece. I don't know that it looks like the horizon. I don't know if that's what it looks like at all. But boy, I love it. I love this feathering effect that it all has. Wow. Wow. It's like almost like looks metaphoric for like heaven and hell. Or I don't know. It's very, very cool. All right, well, I'm gonna let you guys go here. As usual, I will post a photo of this in a later video once I have it finished. It's all dried, and I will go over it with a polyacrylic. This is the polyacrylic that I use. It's a Minwax water-based polyacrylic. I'll do 2 coats of that. I like really glossy canvases. Maybe eventually I will do some resin, but for now, that's what I use. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you later.